Have you ever sat in a quiet room at night and heard a constant ringing, buzzing, hissing, or humming sound in your ears that just won't go away? Maybe it's worse when you're trying to sleep. Maybe it's driving you crazy during the day. And maybe you've started wondering, is something seriously wrong with me? If you're over 60 and your ears won't stop ringing, your body may be trying to warn you about something deeper happening inside. And here's what surprises many people. Sometimes it's not just aging. Sometimes it's not ear damage alone. Sometimes your body is actually lacking important nutrients, blood flow, or nerve support that your ears and brain desperately need. The good news? In many cases, small daily changes can reduce the ringing naturally, improve hearing support, and help your brain and ears work together more smoothly again. So today, we're going to talk about the real reasons tinnitus becomes more common after 60, the hidden deficiencies many seniors never notice, and simple things that may help calm that constant noise. And no, this is not about miracle cures or fake internet promises. This is about understanding your body and giving it the support it may be missing. 1. Magnesium deficiency. One of the most overlooked causes of ringing in the ears is low magnesium. Magnesium helps relax blood vessels, calm nerves, and support healthy communication between the brain and ears. But after 60, many people slowly become deficient without realizing it. And when magnesium levels drop, nerves can become more sensitive and overactive. That can sometimes make ringing sounds feel louder or more constant. Here's the scary part. Many older adults are actually losing magnesium every day through stress, medications, poor diet, diabetes, or even too much coffee. Imagine this. A 68-year-old man notices ringing every night when the house gets quiet. He thinks it's just old age. But after improving his diet and increasing magnesium-rich foods, the ringing slowly becomes less intense over several weeks. Does magnesium cure tinnitus? Not always. But for some people, it can absolutely help support the nervous system and reduce severity. The hidden misconception is that supplements alone fix everything. They don't. If your diet is full of processed foods, sugar, and dehydration, your body still struggles. Better choices include spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, beans, dark leafy greens, and if you consider supplements, it's important to talk with your doctor first, especially if you have kidney problems or take medications. 2. Poor blood circulation. Your ears depend on healthy blood flow. Tiny blood vessels inside the inner ear deliver oxygen and nutrients to delicate hearing structures. But after 60, circulation naturally becomes weaker in many people. High blood pressure, diabetes, smoking, clogged arteries, and lack of movement can all reduce blood flow to the ears. And when those tiny structures don't get enough oxygen, ringing can begin or become worse. This is why some people notice tinnitus gets louder when they lie down, they're stressed, their blood pressure rises, or after eating unhealthy salty foods. Think about how many seniors spend long hours sitting, barely moving throughout the day. Over time, circulation slows down everywhere, including the ears. One woman in her 70s noticed her ringing became stronger after large restaurant meals. Later, she learned her sodium intake was causing fluid imbalance and blood pressure spikes that affected her ears. Many people only focus on the ears themselves, but the heart and blood vessels matter just as much. Simple things that help support circulation include daily walking, staying hydrated, managing blood pressure, reducing smoking and alcohol, eating more fruits and vegetables. Even gentle movement can make a difference. And no, you don't need intense workouts. Sometimes a 20-minute daily walk is one of the best things you can do for your ears and your brain. 3. Vitamin B12 deficiency. This one is very common after 60. Vitamin B12 helps keep nerves healthy, and your hearing system relies heavily on nerves sending signals correctly between the ears and brain. But here's the problem. As we age, the stomach often absorbs less B12 from food. So even seniors who eat reasonably well may still become deficient. Signs can include fatigue, memory issues, balance problems, numbness in hands or feet, and yes, ringing in the ears. Now, tinnitus has many causes, but low B12 may worsen nerve-related hearing problems in some older adults. A lot of people ignore early symptoms because they happen slowly. They say things like, "I'm just tired because I'm older. My balance isn't what it used to be. My hearing is just aging, but sometimes the body is asking for help." Foods rich in B12 include Eggs, fish, dairy, lean meat, and for some seniors, doctors may recommend supplements or injections if absorption is poor. The hidden danger is self-diagnosing. Too many people start taking random supplements without testing levels first. That's why it's important to work with a healthcare professional to understand what your body actually needs. Now, this may surprise you. The ringing itself is often made worse by stress, anxiety, and poor sleep. And unfortunately, tinnitus creates a vicious cycle. You hear ringing, you become anxious, your brain focuses on it more, you sleep poorly, then the ringing feels even louder the next day. This is extremely common after retirement age, especially in people dealing with loneliness, grief, health worries, or chronic stress. The brain becomes hyper-focused on the sound, and the quieter the environment becomes, the more noticeable the ringing feels. One older man described it perfectly. He said, "During the day, I barely notice it, but at night it sounds like a screaming whistle. That's because silence amplifies awareness. Many people think they must completely eliminate the sound to feel better, but sometimes the real goal is helping the brain stop obsessing over it. Helpful strategies include using soft background sounds at night, keeping a fan running, listening to calming music, practicing relaxation breathing, improving sleep habits, reducing caffeine late in the day, and perhaps most importantly, don't panic. Fear makes tinnitus feel stronger. Calmness helps the brain slowly tune it out over time. 5. Hidden hearing loss. Here's something many people don't realize. The ringing may actually be connected to hearing loss your brain is trying to compensate for. As hearing declines with age, the brain sometimes fills in the silence by creating phantom sounds, ringing, buzzing, or humming. It's similar to how some people experience phantom pain after losing a limb. The brain hates missing signals, so it creates noise. And this is why many seniors are shocked when hearing aids actually reduce their tinnitus, not because hearing aids magically cure ringing, but because the brain starts receiving clearer sound input again. The misconception is thinking, if I can still hear people, my hearing must be fine. Not true. Age-related hearing loss often happens gradually. High-pitched sounds disappear first. Conversations in crowded rooms become harder. TV volume slowly creeps higher. But people adapt so slowly that they barely notice it happening. That's why hearing tests matter, especially if tinnitus suddenly worsens, affects one ear more than the other, or comes with dizziness or balance problems. Those symptoms should never be ignored. Summary: if your ears won't stop ringing after 60, your body may be trying to tell you something important. Maybe your nerves need support. Maybe circulation is struggling. Maybe stress and poor sleep are amplifying the problem. Maybe your hearing is changing more than you realize. And sometimes, nutritional deficiencies like magnesium or B12 may also play a role. The biggest mistake people make is assuming they just have to live with it forever without looking deeper. Now, tinnitus isn't always reversible, and there is no single magic cure for everyone, but many people can improve their symptoms, reduce the intensity, and regain peace in their daily life by supporting their overall health. Small changes matter. Better sleep, better nutrition, better circulation, less stress, proper hearing care. Your ears are connected to your entire body. And when you start caring for the whole system, sometimes the noise becomes easier to manage. Outro: if this video helped you understand what may be causing ringing in the ears after 60, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because we talk about real health issues that affect seniors every single day. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced ringing in your ears? Did anything help reduce it? Share your experience in the comments. Your story may help someone else feel less alone. Take care of your hearing, take care of your health, and remember, sometimes the body whispers before it screams.